Hey guys, it's Michael with Outside Science Inside Parks. It's cool to look at old photos to see how things have changed, like this photo here in Rocky Mountain National Park. In this month's episode, we follow a group of young scientists into the backcountry of Denali National Park. They took historic photos up to Sunset Glacier to document landscape changes. Check it out.
We're out here at the Teclanica River at our field camp, and we're about to embark on a backpacking expedition. The goal of this program is to bring youth from urban areas of Alaska out into their public lands, and in particular here into Denali National Park. Our group started with the training phase where they're learning to become backcountry travelers, some skills and techniques needed to be an efficient backcountry traveler and a low-impact backcountry traveler here in Denali.
Basically, the program is youth stewardship, fostering the youth to basically get out into the park and be inspired here.
We could tell kids about climate change, we could tell kids all about Denali, but bringing them out in the park and getting to show them or let them feel cold glacial water, it leans towards this philosophy in experiential education, and that is, don't teach me about Denali, teach me with Denali.
We are here to explore the changes in Denali, whether it's the population, the animals, or the change in vegetation or climate.
Today we stopped and we're doing basically a repeat photography out in Sunset Glacier. So there were some previous photos taken of Sunset Glacier, and so we're actually going out there to find that particular spot where the photo is documented of the glacier and the landscape, and seeing how that's changing.
Just to come because I want to learn more about nature and how human actions affect the environment.
I want to see animals up close, like that grizzly bear we saw, because I've never seen one before. It was just really cool seeing the size of it and that it was so close.
Bring youth out here, we can expose them to some of the sciences that we're finding out here, and hopefully give them some ideas for their future about how they may get involved in science, or maybe that they just increase their appreciation of a park like this and become a lifelong steward for Denali National Park and Reserve.
To me, getting out in nature, seeing the environment is pretty important. It can have an impact to basically help be stewards for the land and keep it for future generations.
I believe it's important for people to get out and see that there's a world beyond skyscrapers and TV. I think kids do have a tendency to gravitate, especially lately, towards electronic devices and social media, but it's also good to get out and see the world.
That was one wild hike. Water crossings, wildlife, and miles of tundra. We hope you enjoyed this month's episode of Outside Science Inside Parks. Join us next month when we head to Saguaro National Park in the Arizona desert.